Hello, good afternoon. My name is Vali and I'm here to document my own journey as an entrepreneur. Just started and I've decided to document what I'm planning to do from the outset, from now. How many of you are starting your own business, starting out as a coach on your own? Perhaps you're training, perhaps you're a trainer and it's early. So a lot of us are doing this on our own. Perhaps you have a team, or perhaps you have one or two other people in your team. And I know that it can be challenging. So my name is Vali Benning, and I'm sitting here on a Saturday afternoon, 19th of March, 2022, just starting my own business. So I'm doing it from the ground, so right from the beginning. So I'm keeping a diary and I will be keeping you posted, and I'd love to hear your views on how things are going for you. So I'm going to be talking about 5 areas specifically that I feel like I need to work on, and perhaps these are things that you're also working on, and I'd love to have your views and share those. Of course, we can work together. So the idea is that I put this out there, and I haven't got hundreds of clients because I'm not there yet, but it's a beginning of my journey in this new direction I decided to take last year. I became a certified coach. So I knew that that's what I want to do. I want to serve people. I know the type of people I want to serve. And I'm excited that I've got this opportunity. And now I'm putting things in motion, right? So I'm going to mention 5 areas that I've realized. And as I said, these may link to things that are happening for you as well. And one of them at the forefront of everything for me, what I found is my mindset. Ironically, this is what we talk about with our clients, if you are coaches out there, and it starts with mindset. So what do I mean by that? So, you know, I always take the view that I've got a growth mindset, but that's not the case. What I've noticed, I'm absolutely noticing that there are things that are coming up for me, and these distortions, these ideas that I have, and I recognize them, and I recognize that things have to be done. So I'll give you an example. So as an entrepreneur, I have lots of ideas that I'm not going to run out of ideas. And I've also looked at Carol Dweck's work, so I'm absolutely aware of the work that's out there. And that's in theory. In practice, it's not quite there yet. So my blind, it is a blind spot as well, but my mindset is fixed when it comes to marketing. So something new, something I have to work on, I push forward, I got the business idea, I got the website, and suddenly I'm pushing forward, and then bang, there it goes again, the marketing, and I land on my back, never on my face. Okay, so that's something I'm working on. That's number 1. Number 2 for me as an entrepreneur was to think about principles. What principles am I working and I'm going to be applying? So a lot of this has really stemmed from the work of Ray Dalio. So some of you as coaches out there may be familiar with. And of course, in his work, he documents and actually shares all those principles. And of course, I only did a few, right, for at this stage. And what will those principles look like? So I'm documenting those as in the way I make decisions, for example, which have not served me before. Certainly a tool that we look at in coaching for those who are coaches. So that's something I'm looking at because I've had principles and now ensuring that I follow through, or when it comes to perhaps absolutely making those decisions. So they will inform me based on that, because what I've done previously has not worked. Okay. So I haven't gone into details here, but at least it gives you an idea what that looks like. And number 3, so I'm sharing this one, is where am I now? So for all of you out there in your journey as a coach, as an entrepreneur, if you're a person like me working on your own at the moment, on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, and where are you at this moment, as in what does reality look like for you? And that's what I'm looking at this weekend. So the things that I'll be working on, so I've got so far in my journey, and I've come to kind of the area. It's not like a fork, or it's not in that direction. It's I'm going the intended direction I plan to go. It's looking at those sub goals within that. So for me, it's creating the steps. So once I have my client, and of course all the marketing's done, that's something I'm working on, and I've got my client in front of me, what's the first step? What's the next step? And then what? So what does that look like? So some of you are coaches out there, you will have the documentation, you've got your agreements, and you've got your packages. So those are things that I'm working on at the moment. So that's kind of the practical elements that I'm looking at. Okay. The next part would be, that's done. That's my weekend. Oh, celebrate, right? So we tell our clients to celebrate, and again, as coaches ourselves, remembering to take time out and celebrate that the success is there. And then, of course, the final step is, then what? What actions are needed? And that's what I'll be sharing with you from where I am. I'm documenting this as I go through this now with you. And then on a weekly basis, I'll touch in and let you know how I'm getting on. I'd love to hear how you're doing and where you are in your coaching journey, as in, are you trained? Are you training? Are you, like me, setting out as a coach and this is new for you? Or do you have hundreds of clients and you would want to share some of those thoughts? So those are the various steps. So for me, just to recap, those 5 steps that the things that I've noted about myself in this journey is, number 1, having that right mindset as an entrepreneur, having that entrepreneur mindset, as in the growth mindset, and noting when fixed ideas come up, sort of those hidden beliefs, if you like, those belief sets that are there that are preventing me from moving forward. And for sure, I'm sure that some of you will be able to resonate with that if you are starting out as I am. So second one is thinking about certain principles, so having some basic principles to work by, and I will be sharing those with you. Number 3 is, where am I now? So what things I need to do now to take the business forward, where at this stage. Number 4 would be, yes, how am I going to celebrate? I'll share how I celebrate with you as when I meet with you next week. And number 5 is, what's happening next? So my action points moving forward. Okay, so that's me just keeping a little diary or documenting how I'm doing. Like I said, my name is Bally Binning. Starting out as a coach, my company is called Prof Coach. It's early, it's absolutely at the beginning stages. So I'm really excited to be sharing how things progress as the weeks and months progress, and I will be keeping you updated. And I'd love to hear how you're getting on, and if it's something that you would like to share, and keep me posted. All right, so enjoy your weekend and happy Saturday. Bye.